Douglas doesn't have to say anything if he doesn't want to.
Isn't the point of siblings coming together to talk about our shared past? To connect over that shared past because we aren't as present in others' presence? I mean, can't we just have that? Can't we have one normal thing? Oh, but no, because the world revolves around what Douglas wants, and Douglas doesn't want to talk about our past.
And you just came from D&D. You go from one pretend world to the next.
Douglas, leave it.
Why won't you just talk about it with us? Reminisce.
I should go.
Wait, don't you need a ride?
It's fine. The campus isn't far. You guys just stay here. No more making friends.
He's right. We shouldn't talk about it every time we're together.
Then who else am I going to talk about it with? If I don't talk about it, I'll forget, and I can't forget. I know you don't want to either.
I don't want to forget, but I don't want to keep living in the past.
So you think Douglas is right. You think that I'm stuck in the past.
I think that when you got to college, you didn't join anything except for D&D. And I think that you don't care about anything that doesn't remind you of it. Not even a little.
What do you miss most about it? Besides, sorry.
Well, it changes often. You know, some days I miss the lake, some days our friends. Some nights I can't get to sleep because I can't hear the wind. And other nights I can't get to sleep because I know you miss the animals the most.
I just wish I had time to, say goodbye. Not that they could understand, but it was just, I just wanted to make sure that they knew that I loved them. If I knew I would have held that dragon for the last time, then I wouldn't have put her down so soon. I think they thought that I abandoned them. I thought we were going to come back the next day.
We all did. It wasn't your fault. If they could understand, I'm sure they would.
And Kathleen understood. She did, and she definitely knew how much you loved her.
I know I'm supposed to say I hope she moves on.
Well, you don't have to. I get why you wouldn't.
I think I do, though. I hope that she's happy, whatever that looks like. I don't think I could handle hearing that she's already with someone else. I don't think I could stand it if I knew she moved on faster than I did.
Well, I don't think that's what happened. You two had something special, different. And besides, maybe only a few days have passed. In her world, time changes differently.
It's a very comforting statement, Rowan.
Sorry.
I mean, look, we were in there for years. And when we got back here, it had only been a week. Time moving differently between the two worlds means that everyone we knew there is already dead. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I made this for you while I was waiting for you two to get here. It's silly, I know, but I know you miss the birds most.
A swan? Thanks. I'll leave. I have to go and work early in the morning.
Alright, but let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yeah, sure. both are thinking about it too.
Rowan, don't start this.
No! I want to hear one memory that Douglas remembers. One happy memory. Because from where I am, he's been pretty good at wiping out all the memories. I think he's succeeded.
Nobody there missed me. You had your friends, you had your animals, and you had Kathleen. I didn't have anyone.
Everyone there loved you. You were a hero. This might be real life, but it's not. There was real. That meant being alive. There was something to do. There was a difference to make. If you think that making a difference is making minimum wage and cleaning insurance firms' warehouses, then you're either delusional or you forgot everything that happened. Don't you miss someone, something? The fucking grass, Douglas! Don't you miss the grass?
How many times have I told you we need to live in the real world?
They were your friends too, you know.
Everyone loved you. They loved you. I mean, everyone fought in that battle, but you were the youngest. You were the pure of heart, and you're the one who defeated him without even a sword.
We had each other, and that is the important part.
But see, I have you now. But I also have a chance at life that isn't smiles and waves and going out to kill monsters whenever they need it. They only cared about us so long as we filled out that prophecy. As long as someone was obliged enough to do whatever they asked.
We were the people from that prophecy. We were the chosen ones. They told us we were important and special, and they loved us. They loved us.
I bet it didn't even take them a week to fill our thrones after we left.
Don't say that. You made it sound like we chose it.
What if I did? What if I did choose? What if I wanted a normal, boring life? What if I found where we entered the woods that night? Found exactly where we needed to go, and I made sure that we ended up there. What then, Rowan? Then?
You're lying.
You couldn't have.
You have to be lying.
You know, I don't think I remember.
You didn't know where it was. None of us knew where it was.
Could have figured it out. We had access to any records we could ever possibly want. I could have found it.
If you're telling the truth, you're the reason I lost Kathleen. Douglas! Douglas, be honest! What did you do?
People don't fall in love when they're 17. That only happens in fairy tales.
18! They were 18 when they got together.
Whatever that world was, it wasn't a fairy tale. What type of government has a bunch of teenagers in charge? Or really, mixing their figureheads? We were pretty faces. We had no real power, no real importance. We had no real importance.
Get the fuck out of my apartment!
If you really cared, you wouldn't be wondering why Kathleen if she's missing you or not. You'd be wondering if she was eaten by a monster.
deserve it. My graphic novel is coming out next week.
Thought you'd never finish it.
Well, I did. Well, if that's all you have to be saying, I guess I'll be going now.
Why'd you really come here if you didn't want to talk?
I thought you'd apologize. You know, or maybe explain yourself. But I know when I'm in the wrong.
I am sorry. I mean, I think I do it again, but I am sorry that I hurt you too.
You really think those people were using us or whatever?
I don't think they thought they were, but it doesn't mean they didn't. That's not just it. You two were just so much more popular than I was. I felt lonely. I missed school. I missed my life. I was tired of going off and fighting bad guys people told me to.
You could have come to us. That's what we're all there for.
I had already made up my mind. If I went to you, you would try to change it. And Dolly would have, you know.
I guess so.
How do you feel about the book?
I think once it's out, I'll finally be free. At least I hope I will.
3 sounds good.
Doing a book signing for the release next week in the city. Oliver will be there.
What are you going to tell him if I ask about the book?
You could come and find out.
I don't think Ollie ever wants to see me again.
Oliver was the one who told me to come see you. You don't have to, though. I'll tell them that I've been carrying this story for a long time now. That it all started when me and my brothers played a game.